every Quebecer knows that our industry is in shambles, and yet they're targeting us with stupidity. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for.
As restaurants in Quebec's red zones have had to shut down their dining rooms due to the increase in COVID cases, many restaurant owners say they're on the brink of financial ruin. To add insult to injury, one Montreal restaurateur says even though he can't fully operate, he could still be fined by Quebec's language watchdog.
Being in a full pandemic, having a restaurant completely empty, working at 15% of our capacity in sales, I have a guy that's going to present himself to fine me for something that was rectified.
Just after closing time at Kitchen 73 in RDP on Thursday afternoon, owner Carmine Anoia says an inspector of the Office québécoise de la langue française, the OQLF, turned up issuing a notice dated from over a month ago, stating there is a complaint over his signage not conforming with language laws and he could face a fine.
The sign is mostly French. Second, we had this issue in 2013 that was rectified in 2013 by the language law. We are conformed at 100%. We are a trademark company. Our name is trademarked, so our sign has no issues and no deviance towards the law that's about a signage in Quebec.
Carmen says he immediately asked the inspector to leave and took to social media with his story, receiving hundreds of comments and shares. One saying, "Just follow the law, it's the same for everybody." Another saying, "With the right leadership, the language will be protected without the need of force because it's interesting and the culture is a great alternative to the rest of North America. A bit of English is healthy."
He thought he was stronger than the population. He thought he was stronger than any restaurateur on our island. He thought he can rule and say whatever he felt like it because he's the Quebec government. Well, unfortunately, there's many people behind me today.
The OQLF can force a restaurant to change its signage or dole out fines if the business doesn't respect the charter of the French language. The language watchdog recently receiving $5 million in funding earmarked in last March's budget to hire more inspectors in the Montreal area to ensure rules are followed.
$5 million to our health workers, I think, would be worth a lot more than $5 million to the Office of Language.
Chantal Bouchard, a spokesperson for the OQLF, tells City News the office did not remit a fine to restaurant Kitchen 73, nor did it request a correction. The office responded to a complaint that involved indoor signage, not the outdoor signage or the name of the company. The office is fully aware of the context of COVID-19 and is making every effort to minimize its impact on its clientele. In addition, they make sure to make an appointment before carrying out an inspection.
And we're in the middle of a big pandemic, and here is our government that's saying that, oh, we got to support locals, issuing inspectors to come and fine us. Does that make any sense?
In Montreal, Alicia Rubertucci, City News.